What was growing up like for you?
I actually grew up about 5 houses that way on Falcon Lane. Yeah, so I came to this school. My middle school experience was not particularly great. I got bullied, but I learned a lot and I read a lot. And then as I grew up, I kind of found out who I was and was able to overcome some of those early struggles.
What was one of your favorite childhood memories?
I had a twin brother. I still have a twin brother, but when we were kids, we would like to prank people, switch shirts and stuff, and mess with our teachers. That was probably my favorite childhood memory, messing with Miss Currington in math for our 6th grade math class.
What inspired you to become a teacher?
I had a teacher, 12th grade year, named Gina Petty, and she read my poetry. She told me that it was worth reading and worth listening to, and that made me feel so good that I wanted to do the same thing for others. I liked sharing poetry with other kids. I like reading what they write, and that inspired me to become a teacher.
Okay. What was the path to becoming a teacher like?
It's not easy. If you go through the college route, you have to do 4 years of higher education. So in this case, I was a bachelor's of English in college. And then 2 of those years were really teaching focused. 1 year I had to do an observation of classes. 1 year I had to do student teaching, plus other opportunities to observe different situations with kids. A lot of child development and a lot of reading.
What do you like to do in your free time?
I still like to go hiking. I've got 2 kids, a beautiful little 1-year-old named Anna Lynn, wonderful little 5-year-old named Benjamin, and like to hang out with them. Pretty much occupies all of my time. We'll go to the zoo, we like to go to the library, the Grapevine Rec, and go swimming. That's pretty much it, man.
What is one of your favorite memories with you and your family?
I was just thinking about this today. When I was a kid, we used to go to the Frio River down in the Texas Hill Country every single summer, and we would, cook out every single night and swim in the river and read books all day long and like build tree forts and things like that. And it's some of my favorite times.
What was the first year of teaching like?
First year of teaching was a little bit hard. I was a 4th grade teacher in Lockhart, Texas. That's about 30 minutes to the east of Austin. Very small town. When it rained, they would have to shut down the school for half a day because they couldn't get the buses down the dirt road. But I learned that it doesn't matter who your kids are, if you share your story with them and they share their stories with you, then you can build a relationship. And that was a very important lesson for a first-year teacher.
What are some things that you like to do with your family?
We like to go to the library. We go almost every weekend. My son, Benjamin, who's 5 years old, really likes Geronimo Stilton books, so we read those at night. Those are a lot of fun for him. We also like to go outside. We have a little play structure in the backyard. We go out there and play all the time.
Okay, time for a kind of serious question.
Okay.
What is the toughest obstacle you've had to overcome as a teacher?
I think the toughest obstacle that I've had to overcome as a teacher is letting go moments where I feel guilty, right? I'm just one person, and if I had infinite time and infinite energy, I know I can make a difference in every single person's life that I encounter, but that's just not possible. So learning to let go of all the opportunities that I've missed, that's the hardest thing about being a teacher.
What is something that you've always wanted to do?
I've always wanted to visit Siberia. I just think it'd be very interesting to know that you're in the middle of nowhere and there's not going to be any humans for hundreds of miles around, just untouched wilderness, right? I think that'd be very cool.
What is your favorite part about teaching?
My favorite part about teaching is knowing that by sharing my stories and hearing other people's stories, I've left this world a little bit better than it was before.
Okay. Thank you for talking with us. Mr. Green, everyone.
Thank you, Keshava. I appreciate it. Bye, guys.
What was it like for the first time meeting Mr. Green?
Mr. Green, okay, the first time. Well, we're all part of the same team, so he's young enough to be my child. So he's very young, he's very enthusiastic, and he's very, very smart. So I was a little intimidated, to be honest, the first time I met him.
What is your favorite project from Mr. Green's class?
Near the end of the year, we read this book, and we had to do like an entire keynote on it, and we had to make the keynote like as best as possible, and I aced it.